Hi America, welcome back to my channel. Maya's Politics and Survival Guide, and I hope you like my videos. I hope you share them. I hope you click like and subscribe, and please leave comments if you feel free, if you wish to. Okay, I've been out in the yard gardening, cleaning, doing this and that, and it's hot outside. But I took a break with my husband and we went down to Walmart in a different town, and we wanted to see if any changes had taken places there as well. And lo and behold, changes are still taking place. I will be adding additional photos to this video so you can see what is happening in our Walmarts in our towns. And it's not just one, it's three different Walmarts we go to check out pricing. Not only are prices going up on food items and such, what else is happening is things are beginning to disappear from the shelves. Now, at Walmart, when you go shopping and you walk up and down the aisles where the canned goods and whatnot are, if you look at the very top shelf there, that is the supplies that are stocked up there that are to be brought down when the shelves become empty. When those very top shelves become empty or depleted, that means nothing else is coming in. Things are just beginning to disappear, and it's getting kind of scary. Um, in the freezer section, I noticed a lot of ice cream and stuff was just gone. Um, Not just that, but those pot pie things that they do. And you know what? I have to take a note to show you how easy it is to make a homemade pot pie. Very easy and much more better. But what I wanted to say is that as I was going through the stores, a lot of areas are being depleted. Uh, the one area that seems to have a lot of stuff is the potato chip aisle, uh, where I don't think people are buying them as much any longer because they feel cheated due to the fact that they raised the prices to like $6 a bag, but you're only getting a third of the bag content, and it's just not worth it. And to be honest, they're not healthy for you to begin with. So I'm going to take a sip of water. My throat is dry. I've been out in 86-degree heat gardening and doing other stuff. So some of the other things that are happening is that the meat sections and other areas of the stores are getting smaller and smaller. Back in the electronics section, it's shocking. I literally saw shelves, cases where they actually have supplies, inventory supplies that are locked behind the glass doors in the electronic area, like laptops and stuff. They were just empty, which is odd. Cell phones emptied. Uh, and this is an indication that all the surplus that people purchased before Trump imposed his tariffs and got into office. And I don't know if a lot of you remember this, but a lot of companies bought a surplus so they could bypass the tariffs. And when Trump got into office, he imposed these tariffs, but there was a surplus of goods stored in warehouses like Best Buy and Walmart and Target. All these people, they purchased surplus goods and to try to bypass the tariffs, and and they stored them and then they would bring them in. Well, those are gone. The surplus is gone. Uh, Farmers aren't farming like they used to any longer, um, which means that the cost of food is going up. Uh, Less food is going to be on the shelves in the stores for you and myself. I like to think I am smart. I like to think that I am prepared. nobody can be fully 100% prepared for what's coming. But I do know that as long as this man is in the White House and this Republican Congress that has gone rogue and got their heads up his ass every day of the week, this is going to continue unless everybody votes blue this November of 2026 so we can clean up this mess and start working on repairing our country. And but I will add photos of what I had seen at Walmart today if I can figure out how to get it together, and just watch the video because the photos will be coming in after I do my video. I'll just be adding the photos to it. But the thing is, this is some scary stuff that we're going through, America. And there was a couple at the Walmart today, an elderly couple, and they thought I was young, and I thought, oh, they thought I didn't know what I was talking about. And they were in the ice cream section where they have the pastries and stuff next to it. And they were looking for a specific ice cream brand, and there was not much left of that brand. And the husband had said, I can't find it. I can't find it. And he said, oh, here they are. They're all the way in the back of the freezer. And he reached back there to get one. He said, there's only a few of them left. And she goes, oh, we'll just get what we need. And so they got two. And I overheard them, and I injected myself into their conversation. And I said, well, I hope you're stocking up on supplies, because you're really going to wish that you did, because if there's only a few of that item left of this brand, and I can't think of the name of the brand, you better just go ahead and buy what you got and store it for later use. And the man looked at me, and his wife, she looked at me, and she goes, well, why would we need to stock up? I said, have you noticed anything about the store? She goes, well, what? I said, look at the shelves. Look at the ice cream section shelves. Look at it. Go through the store. Look at the shelves. Things are being depleted. We are headed, in my opinion, for a Great Depression all over again. We are in serious trouble here in America. I'm telling you this. This is fact. You voted a stupid man into the White House. We have a corrupt Congress, Republican Congress, a corrupt president, a corrupt Supreme Court of the United States. And people think, oh, well, everything's just fine. No, it's not. When you have corrupt people leading the country, what do you expect is going to happen? We will lose everything. The people will lose everything. So you need to get off your asses and start getting prepared, America, because I'm telling you, this government is not coming to your aid. They are literally going to take away your Medicaid, your Medicare, your Social Security, if they remain in office in November of this year. If the Republican Party stays in Congress and controls the House, the Senate, as they do now, if they remain there, they already said it, that they are going to cut these programs from the people. They just recently cut $1+ billion for food pantries across America to supply them with food resources to help people. So food pantries are beginning to shut down. So if you have them, use them if you need them. Donate to them if you're able to. Okay? Because the bottom line is, We are all on our own. Our government no longer represents the people of America. They represent the 1%. That's it. They don't give a hoot about you, me, or anyone else other than the orange tangerine in the White House that looks like he's about ready to kill over any moment. So I'm telling you, you better get your act together, America. You better stock up on your non-perishable goods and those goods that you're going to need down the line to make bread or biscuits or whatever, to make gravies. You just need to prepare. Because the worst case scenario is you wake up one morning and go to your local store and find out there's nothing there for you. Toilet paper, paper towels, cloth diapers for your babies, diaper pens. These are things you're going to need. Soap to clean with, to clean yourself with, to clean your dishes with. All these things you need. You need to make sure you have a good supply of your medications on hand as well. I'm telling you, when you can't get access to them, you're going to wonder why you didn't listen to people like myself and others telling you to get prepared. This is not just an American problem. This is a worldwide problem that was created by the orange Cheeto in chief in the White House. He's destroyed the White House. He's destroyed the lawn of the White House. He's destroyed our country. He's destroyed our relationships with all other nations. Anything this man touches goes to die. Nothing good comes from this thing in the White House. It is horrible that a man can be this greedy, selfish, evil, narcissistic piece of shit that he is. And you Republicans and you MAGA voted for it. It's really sad that you didn't have common sense to listen to people like myself who read Project 2025 and saw what was coming and knew what was coming. And you were too dumb, or you just can't read. After all, he did call you stupid to your face in Iowa and other parts of the country, and you all cheered him on. That's how stupid you are. When someone calls you stupid, I'm calling you stupid. Clap for me. Yes, cheer for me. I'm calling you stupid now. It ain't funny, is it? But I'm telling you, you better get your act together. So I hope you like my videos, America. So please click like, subscribe, and please leave comments and share. And I wish you all the best in America. But I'm telling you, you really, really, really need to start piling up, stocking up, and preparing for what's coming around the corner. Because what's coming is not going to be a fun ride. It's not. You're just going to wish you had listened. You didn't listen when we told you about voting for him a second time around. You didn't listen when we told you about Project 2025. And you still voted for him. And now you're going to reap what you sow. So please, America, wake up. It's time to get your head out of his ass and start thinking for yourself. Vote blue November 2026 all across the country so we can clean up this mess we have in the White House and on the White House lawn and remove this rogue Republican Congress once and for all. It's time to take back our country and make amends with all of our allies that we once had around the world. God bless all of you.